guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 3 of our Heart of Midlothian save. And today we have two very big winnable games in the Scottish Premier League. Or the Premiership. It is St Mirren at home, who are currently 10th, and Motherwell, who are currently 7th, away from home. As I said, two games we really need to be looking to win here, because as you can see, since last episode, we're still winless. Now that is through a little bit of bad luck, to be honest, because we played Rangers in the second round of this Betfred Cup thing. We were the better team in this game. It was so frustrating. We seemed to dominate them, but they just had that little bit of class when it mattered. Went to extra time. Naismith and Uchi got the goals for us. Defoe took he took his chance as well, but they didn't really have much else. And Lafferty with 5 minutes to go in extra time. Just as I was beginning to think about penalties, put Rangers through. We didn't deserve that. It was really disappointing. Then we played Kilmarnock. Now Kilmarnock were a good team in this in the Scottish Premier League this year, weren't they? So 3-3 away from home maybe isn't the worst result. Look at this. You can see our horrible goalkeeper had a good game. There was Brian Carlos mentioned in the comments, just get rid of him. The problem is that, he has concentration of 16. What was he thinking last episode? Anyway, it's replacing him. There's no one to really replace him. This is our backup guy, and he looked horrible in pre-season. So maybe, we can look to give him a game and see if things will improve, but he's the best we can get. But anyway, let's not worry about that. So this game, it was sort of back and forth. Naismith, Uchi, and Claire got the goals for us. I think they're the only three people that have scored for us this year in competitive games anyway. We rescued it in the 87th minute. A draw was just about fair, I'd say. It was an even open game. We looked really good going forward. We didn't look good defending, which could be a problem moving forward. This is the way the league table's shaping up. We're sitting down there in 8th, not ideal, but like I say, we've got a chance to sort of push ourselves up there this episode. And don't look at the top of the table, because that just is going to depress everybody. Now, we do have a couple of transfers to just quickly go over. The transfer window has now closed. We did send youngster Josh Grigor out on loan. He's gone off to East Fife. I think they're League One, so the two divisions below us. Just looking to give him some first-team football. I think he's going to be a player that plays for us, but I think playing League One football might be the best thing for him right now. And we did bring in a signing as well, a loan signing. Now, it says here Greg Halford. We haven't signed him. He's just on trial. I don't think we need another centre-back, but I'm looking at his long throws as being a potential weapon. But anyway, Christian Chu. We brought him in on loan. I think this guy could do really well for us this year. Not on too big a wages, only £900 a week. Decent all-round young player, potentially really good. He can play on either wing. He's both, either foot's as strong as the other. He can also play a little bit deeper in midfield if we want. I think this guy, at an absolute pinch, the worst case scenario, he'll sit on the bench and cover a number of positions for us. Best case scenario, I think we've got ourselves a nice little player here. So that's Christian Chu who's come in, and that is everything that we need to go over. So let's have a look at the team that we are sending out to face St Mirren today in the first game. We have a quick look at the match preview. You can see we are the favourites for this one. Our form isn't great, but neither is theirs, to be honest. If we look at the scouting report behind my head here, they're a direct passing team, a balanced mentality. Is that in relation to John McGinn? Sorry, just bear in mind while I get my Villa curiosity out of the way here. It doesn't really say, does it? Another Scottish McGinn, though. How many McGinns are there in Scotland, I guess? And Nellis report, you can see we're expecting them to play 4-4-2. There's some gaps in sort of down the channels there. They don't sort of play all the way out to the wings either, so we'll try and exploit that where we can. You can see their key passes tend to be longer, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful of that, sit a little bit deeper than we would do against a sort of a better passing team. But this is the team. Zlamau continues as goalkeeper. Hopefully he won't embarrass himself this time. Mitchell is back from his suspension. He's at left back. Herring, Sutar is back and fit as well, and Smith is a back four. This is something approaching our best back four, I think. Maybe Christophe Barrow, when he comes back in, would have something to say about that. Cochrane and De Jong in midfield. Claire, Naismith, and Yakovenko are the wingers. Uchi's up top. Come on, Hearts. And there will, of course, after the Motherwell game, be a Goals of the Month for all the goals that you missed in between episodes there. Now, they're a little bit more defensive than we were expecting them to be, perhaps. It shouldn't matter too much. Alright, what do we say to this? Do it for the fans. A little bit of passion. Let's give the fans a performance they're expecting of us here. Some calm. We have faith. Absolutely no one's listening. Excellent stuff. Let's go. Alright, and here we go, Hearts fans. Look at them, packed in at Tyne Castle. Yeah, so the transfer window was a little bit more difficult than I perhaps thought it was going to be. We did have a couple of opportunities to loan players in. Here's a chance for a free kick. Dimitri Mitchell knocks it in. Back post. Herring's there. Back towards goal. And it's off the post, is it? It is off the post. Liam Ridgewell, of course, former Premier League defender, came through at my boys Aston Villa. We could have loaned him in. I don't think we need central defenders, though, to be honest. I'm trying to save wages where we can. Yeah, there was a German defensive midfielder, but that was getting a bit expensive, so they wanted sort of his wages. And here's De Jong with a little bit of space. De Jong! Oh! They wanted wages and the loan fee, so that was getting a little bit expensive as well. So in the end, I sort of stuck to my guns and just think, let's just give the youngsters a chance this season, see where we're at, and if we need to do something in January, we can. We still have one more loan signing we can bring in. So that's a good thing as well if we need to in January. A little bit too much space there for my liking, and we're 1-0 down. We did work on defence in training this week because against Kilmarnock we didn't look great. I mean, there's questions here again, isn't there? How do we have so much space through the middle here? And I mean, goalkeeper, it's a crossing. Maybe he's going the wrong way. It was kind of in the middle of the back of the net, wasn't it? Come on, boys. Let's show some passion here. Let's go attacking. Let's maybe exploit the flank. See if we can get down the sides of them. We'll be more expressive now as well. All right. Come on, boys. Yeah, I mean, it always is a little... I usually find at the start of when I take over a club, it's a little bit of a struggle because I do tend to just change completely the way that they play. So it's how I want to play. So it can take a little bit of time for things to settle down. I mean, this isn't great though, is it? Yeah. I'm wondering, what can we do here? First off, we can demand more. I think that's a fair request. I mean, it's the same thing again, isn't it? It's just McGuinness, too much space. You can't really blame the keeper for that one. A lot of defenders in front of him. Yeah, it's just not really going to plan right now. I forget what I was talking about before they scored that goal too. Come on, boys, let's get a tackle in here. I am sort of trying to max out the scouts that we can sign. He's offside. Okay, this is all right. I mean, this is clearly not working, is it? Let's compact up the lines a little bit here. They haven't really gone over our heads as of yet, so we'll push up a little bit as well. How offside was he? Oh, we've got away with one there. Yeah, I'm sort of trying to max out the scouts. As soon as we've signed the maximum amount of scouts, I asked for more. So that's been going okay. Oh, we got one back. John Suter. All right, there we go. Come on, boys. Let's fire up now. This is ridiculous. Another sort of scrappy goal from a corner. But they all count, don't they? They don't draw pictures. They just add a 1 to the tally. And that is a decent finish from a tight angle for a centre-back, wasn't it? Big Johnny Suter. There we go. All right, come on, boys. Gives us a way back into the game, doesn't it? Hopefully a little bit of confidence as well. We can move forward in this second half. The halftime team talk's got to be we're not happy with that, don't we? St Mirren are a weak team in this league. So we need to be at home, needless to say, beating them and beating them well. We're going to be aggressive here, I think. Oh, aggressively said I have nothing to say. That's not great, is it? Now we've got to try and rescue a team talk. Come on. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What was I saying? I can't remember what I'm saying now. I'm frazzled because we're playing so badly here. Come on, boys. Let's get creative. Yeah, I mean, the thing with the games that we've played so far, we should have beaten Hamilton. And if we'd won that game, then things look a little bit brighter than they do right now. Right, we might need to make some changes here. Claire is not having his best game on the right, but to be fair, he's not really a right-sided player. He's more of a left-sided player. So we'll bring on Tuesday for his debut. Dimitri Mitchell's not playing the best, is he? There he is there, getting well back. All right, Zamal, just get rid of this, please. There we go. There we go. He's figured out what team he's playing for now, and it's fine. Come on, if we can get one goal here, you do kind of fancy us. We could go on and win the game. but we're just struggling a little bit right now. I'll show you the team dynamics. The team cohesion isn't good. Oh, that's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. There we go. All right, Stephen Naismith. He's been okay for us so far. This needs to go in the back of the net, doesn't it? Come on, Stevie. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, I tell you what, that is a little bit lucky, perhaps under the goalkeeper's body. Oh, okay. Well, so we're doing a Hamilton here. We've come back from 2 goals down. Now we just need to go on and get the third, don't we? That is a little bit lucky. Let's be honest. That is not. That's not a sort of a shut the door penalty, is it? All right, come on, boys. Come on. Oh, he's not the best from at distributing, is he? We might look to change that because, yeah, he just doesn't do well. Doesn't do well when you're watching, apparently, guys, because honestly, he's been fine ever since. For some reason, he just doesn't like playing in front of people. All right, let's see if we can make some more changes here. Uchi's not having the best game, so let's move him to an advanced forward and make the sub. Anything else we want to do? We've got a nervous-looking Harry Cochrane. I wonder if we bring Connor Shaughnessy on for him. There we go, and that'll be the changes. Let's give it a show some passion. Come on, boys. Do it for the shirt here. We need to push forward, and we need to try and find this goal. I mean, you could argue we're lucky, aren't we, to be where we are. All right, here goes Tuesday. Knocks it in. It's there. It's headed away. Are we going to get caught on the counter-attack here? This is McGuinness. He scored both their goals, hasn't he? He's not the quickest. Shaughnessy gets back fantastically well. Well done, mate. That's a stunning tackle. All right, come on, Mitchell. Don't do anything silly now. Down the line, is this highlight going to continue? It's a flick on there from Claire. Whiten has it. Goes back for Herring. Come on, boys. Come on. Claire in for Shaughnessy. Goes back out there for Mitchell. Can he get a bit of quality? It's good patient play, which I like. Is there something at the end of this for us? Naismith for Herring. Back out there for Mitchell. There is some space, isn't there? Good cross in. It's there for Whiten. Oh, he's put it over the bar. A little bit of composure was needed. All right, come on, boys. Come on. Let's be a little bit sensible here. Let's think about our defending. We've worked on it all week in training, guys. If we can see 3 goals again, I'm going to be really, really annoyed. We did work on defending set pieces as well, free kicks and corners. He is just shooting from anywhere, isn't he, old McGuinness? We also worked on attacking corners, but we haven't really had any corners. Oh, we did have the one, didn't we? Suta scored from a corner, so that's maybe worked for us as well. All right, boys, remember your training. Remember your training. Away. Oh, good claim by the goalkeeper. Good claim. All right, that starts to get a little bit of faith back in him, doesn't it? Come on, boys. Demand more. Let's go. Come on. Is there one highlight left in this game for us? Oh, no. This is it. Was that off the post? I'm not sure if that's off the post or if the keeper saved it. But either way, again, it's a really disappointing result. We didn't play particularly well. I think the main problem we're going to have, well, I'm going to have, we'll say that's not good enough. So I think the main problem I'm going to have here is that, I mean, I'm used to playing, if you've watched my other series, sort of in the Premier League, or we're not really playing against teams that are playing direct football against us, and if we are, we're much the better team. You're not having Harry Cochrane, Derek McInnes, so you can get that out of your mind right now. Yes, I've got to sort of figure out how to adjust and play against that with not so good players. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for Motherwell and hopefully our first win of the season. Okay, welcome back. It's the Motherwell game. I thought we'd have a quick look at dynamics because we haven't really done that yet. You can see the problem right here. It's squad dynamics. It's very poor. The team's collective mental state is disappointing. This will impact positioning during matches, and that seems to be defensively a big issue for us. The players will experience less of their vision and reactions when playing. That is what needs to fix up. Everything else here is fine. The atmosphere's dropped a little bit, I think, probably because, we lost, or we drew a game to St Mirren we should have won. Managerial support is not too bad at the moment. We can see the hierarchy here. There's our team leaders, Berra, who isn't playing, Hughes, who isn't really playing, and Naismith, who is playing. Yeah. It's just we just need to. I think if we get a win, everything starts to look a little bit more rosy, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look at the way that this game's lining up. We are the favourites, though we are in the worst form. Again, a direct passing style, an attacking team. It seems to be what we're up against right now, and we just need to find a way to play it. They're a very, very attacking lineup. You can see even against Rangers, they went with the number 10 there in Ross McCormack. So I'm assuming that's Ross McCormack. Very, very compact team. We might be able to get at them down the sides. You can see their key passes tend to be longer and tend to be out to this side here, to the, what would that be, our left side defending. So that's what we're up against. This is the team that we're sending out, and it is Zamal keeping his place in goal. It's Mitchell, it's Dickamona comes in with Suter and Smith as a back four. We're going to be a little bit more cautious because we're conceding too many goals. So we want to make sure that we try and sort of tighten that up. Shaughnessy and De Jong in midfield. Tuesday gets his first start with Clare on the left and Naismith as sort of a deep lying forward, linking everything together up top. So there we go. We can see they are indeed lining up as expected. Yeah, so we'll see how we go here. Now, the good news is that our scouts are starting to do something worthwhile. They've started to scout like Premier League reserve squads, which is good. Go out there and impress me today, boys. Yeah, like they're scouting Manchester United, Manchester City, the last scout report. So that's what we need. You know, they're the sorts of players that we can get in on loan that will sort of improve us. Now, there was an international break. Suter made his debut, played twice for Scotland. So we have a Scottish international central defender now, which is good. We've won the ball back nicely there. It's a good, promising start. Yeah, if we see here, John Suter, 2 caps for Scotland. So well done to him. I do get the feeling he's going to be someone we're not going to be able to hang on to for too long. If sort of Celtic or Rangers don't come in for him, I suspect an English club will. There's a good header off the bar. Unlucky for Scotland international John Suter there. That would have been a really good way to start the game. Herring's got back. What's happened there? Offside. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I did work on sort of controlling possession in the international break, as well as sort of just a bit more work on defending, sort of keeping defensive shape, things like that. So hopefully we'll see the benefit of that this game. Yeah, and hopefully dropping that DM in as well will help in that defensive shape. So far, so good on that front, isn't it? We've not really. Here we go. So we haven't seen much from them, but we've seen something from them now, from a set piece as well. Oh, I don't know what to do with this team right now. I get the feeling, if we get a win, that it'll sort of not fix all our problems. That's difficult to blame the goalkeeper from that close, isn't it? But he did get a hand to it. Yeah, I'm not saying a win would fix all our problems, but it helps get everything going in the right direction. Decent effort from Dimitri Mitchell there. Yeah, and I do just wonder if we just need to somehow manage to scrape this win from somewhere. I mean, at time of comment, we've only lost one game this season. It's not like we're not losing games. The only game we lost really was Celtic in the league. I'm talking about, but even Rangers, we didn't lose to them in 90 minutes. We drew them. So it's frustrating. It's not going. Oh, that looked a bit agricultural, but fair enough. No, this is not when we want to be conceding a second goal here. Come on, boys, keep your heads, keep your shape. We're in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, what can you do? Be more expressive. Wondering if we shorten the passing, raise the tempo a little bit. I mean, that was the moment there, wasn't it? We went to win that ball. We didn't win the ball. And then it's a good finish. Can't blame the keeper for that one. Yeah. I mean, at halftime, it's going to have to be sort of an aggressive, come on, boys. I mean, we've been the better team that half, and we aren't doing something. I mean, scoring is the obvious answer, isn't it? But yeah, I don't really know. Naismith is looking frustrated up there. I mean, the obvious thing is, do we change formation? I don't know. Do we go 3 at the back? But the thing is that we look okay when we're playing well. Here's a decent start. Claire heads it straight at. Is that Scott Carson? No, I was going to say, what's he doing in Scotland? Surely he'd be in the Championship. Here we go, from the corner. This is where we can look dangerous at times. Tuesday's there. Oh, he's taken too long. It's out there still for Smith. Cross comes in. Claire's there. Oh, it's a scrappy goal. We excel at the scrappy goals. Dickamona's there. Come on. Pressure's on Mitchell. Can he get... it's a penalty. That's maybe a little bit lucky. All right, Stephen Naismith. For the second time this episode, we really, really need you here, mate. We really, really, really need this. Come on, Naismith. Oh, that's more like it. That's much, much better, isn't it? That one wasn't anywhere near the keeper. The keeper had no chance at that one, and we're back in this game at 2-1. We'll demand a little bit more. That's much, much better, isn't it? That's a penalty and a half, that one. No keeper in the world stopping that. All right. Shaughnessy's looking nervous, which isn't ideal. All right, come on. Here we go. Herring knocks it down for Smith. Smith with a cross into the box. It's headed away for Dijon. Plays it out again for Smith. This is good width. It's good play. Oh, just overhit the cross. Claire back for Mitchell. Can he do something here? I'm not sure if it's an overhit cross or an underhit shot or whatever it was, but it was not really what we needed, was it? Is the highlight going to continue here? One thing I have done is I have offered Greg Halford a contract. The reason being is I feel like we're a centre-back short. He's a bit better than Dick Omono, which is good. And he's strong in the air. And if we're going to be up against direct teams, I just think that could be nice! That might be something that helps us, just having a big, strong defender back there. Look at Dick Omono. He's just not playing well, is he? Cross comes in. Oh, it's... poor defending again. I don't know what is wrong with us. I don't know how to fix this. It will come good. It will come good eventually. I mean, it's just poor defending. We worked on that in training, guys. Come on. Let's show some passion. All right, wait. I'm going to be a little bit ruthless here. We're going to bring Aaron Hughes on. We haven't used him yet, but he can't do any worse than Dick Omono, to be honest. Tuesday's not having his best game, so let's get him off. Let's switch the wingers around. And Shaughnessy's not playing particularly well either. We might bring on a number 10 for him, but we'll do that from the other screen so we can change positions around. The good old triple sub. Then we bring him up there. Herring can play up, which is fine. Switch those guys around. We want Naismith as a shadow striker. We want Uche as a pressing forward. And yeah, just having got ourselves back in the game, we've thrown it away with set piece defending. Alright, what are we doing? Let's exploit the flanks here. I mean, I guess it's going to be a case of... let's get stuck in. Let's just F them up. It's going to be a case, I think, of... we'll just have to keep working on defense. Just defense until we can keep clean sheets. Because that's what's... we look like we have a goal in us, whether it's a... Aaron Hughes. Oh, what is this? This is just absolutely... would you blame me if I rage quit right now? Honestly, would anybody blame me? I mean, this isn't Slamel's fault. I mean, we blamed him last episode. This is Aaron Hughes just deciding that he wants to take all the time in the world. Unbelievable. Or you can encourage, I guess. We'll have to have a team meeting after this because this is now getting embarrassing. I mean, you can understand results to date. There's a header back. There's the first goal for Jovanenko. 4-2. Is there still a chance? There's probably not. Let's be honest. There's no chance whatsoever. Let's get creative. Nice ball in. Good header. Really good header, actually. To be fair to him, that's more like it. Like I say, we look like we have a goal in us. We just can't defend to save ourselves right now. The reason Harry Cochrane didn't start this one, he was playing for the Scottish under-21s, I assume, or maybe the under-19, so he was match fatigued, so we didn't start him in this one. Let's push forward. Let's have a go. Is there something in this for us? Can we make it? Look at those match stats. We haven't necessarily played badly. Yet again, we just can't defend. Yeah. It's just going to be defensive training until we've had enough of it, and then we're going to keep doing defensive training. An assertive, I'm far from pleased, and off we go. So there we go. They profit from wasteful jambos. Yeah, we'll have a team meeting. I don't think can we do it now? team meeting. We can do it now. Just to calm, want to ensure our heads don't drop. There we go. Some passionate. It's exactly the sort of reaction I was looking for. And let's hope that that has some sort of effect. We need to get this team cohesion. I did do like sort of team bonding in the international break, just trying to get these things up. This needs to improve. When this improves, I think that's when our performances on the field will improve as well. We don't really want to look at the league table right now. We are struggling a little bit. It's only 5 games in. It's early days, but it's not really... We need green circles there, don't we? So that's it for today, guys. We will be back. We will be back tomorrow, and we'll come back, I think, for Rangers and Aberdeen. See if we can get a little bit of revenge for our exit out of the cup for Rangers. Aberdeen is the sort of team that should be around us, if we're playing at our best. So that is all for tomorrow, guys. Hopefully we'll get 6 points in between Livingston and St Johnstone at home. At this point in the year, they become must-win games, don't they? So that's all a little bit disappointing right now. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that for some reason, we scored some goals. We just conceded twice as many. So there we go. Make sure you hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't upload new episodes. We will improve. You can see, I mean, even that Motherwell game, I don't think we deserve to lose that game. Certainly not as badly as we did. But as I said, we'll improve. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Aussie Villain, and here are our goals of the month for August. Take care.